Oh, hi there, fellow armchair Imagineers. Tiki here. Are you going out of your mind from quarantine? I'm going out of my mind from quarantine. Let's play a game. It's Disney Movies The Ride. That's right, folks. It's where we put our heads together to pitch attractions based on each and every film in the Walt Disney Animation canon. Tonight, we're doing three really big ones. We're doing the post-war Silver Age, or at least the start of this era, with Cinderella, Alice in Wonderland, and Peter Pan. Of course, the big twist here with Alice and Peter Pan is that you can't do something that was already done in the park. So no Peter Pan's Flight, no Alice's Labyrinth, no Caterpillar Dark Ride or anything like that. But we'll see what happens. We'll see how the contestants come up with said variations. I'm talking like Christopher Walken. And then Cinderella, well, let's just say that'll be an interesting pitch because none of us, including the judges, can figure out what to do with Cinderella. And then, of course, we've also got the elusive Wheel of Fox, early 2000s edition. Look at all the early 2000s glory. Big Mama's House. Freddy Got Fingered.
Oh, I want that one.
From Justin to Kelly. Garfield the movie. Castaway.
Some of these are good movies, though.
Well, that's kind of what I aim to do with Wheel of Fox. I aim to make, like, some of them legitimately good movies. Some of them are, like Minority Report is a legitimately good movie that you could actually make an attraction around. Castaway, legitimately good movie. Maybe a little bit harder to make an
if someone gets Moulin Rouge, then we'd be talking about two stories that used, what's it called? Smells Like Teen Spirit?
Pretty much. Oh, God. That's an obscure reference, Monkey. Anyways. All right. So the Wheel of Fox, the dreaded Wheel of Fox, is going to come in between rounds. You guys, we are going to play to 6 points tonight. 6 points. We're going to play, the 5 main rounds. And then, the Wheel of Foxes. And then the main rounds. And then we'll just play out the Wheel of Foxes until we have a winner. All right. We're going to shorten the we're going to shorten the run times for the pitches. The players are only going to have 2 minutes to make their pitches, and then they're going to have 3 minutes to debate their pitches, and then we will have a panel of judges from there. God, Dragon's so much better at this than me for introductions. In this corner, you know him, you love him. He's the fan with a plan. It's Mickeyfan 5534. How you doing, Mickeyfan?
Oh, I'm doing wonderful.
And in this corner, they called him Sandy Claus.
Howdy.
All right, gentlemen, how you guys doing?
Oh, just wonderful.
All right. And of course, I've got Jacob Weil here in the production nook. Jacob, how you doing in the nook?
Fine. Doing good.
And then Monkey here mostly for comic relief and also to add opinions every once in a while, I guess.
Yep. I guess the official title is Judge, but yeah, that version is much more succinct. Yeah.
Right.
Let's just say he definitely lives up to his name.
All right. So, guys, you ready to get into it? Round 1, Cinderella. Jacob, the coin, please.
The coin?
This is the one and only time we're going to use the coin. It'll be used to determine who gets to decide who goes first. Let's go alphabetically. Let's say Mickeyfan will be heads and Sandy Claus will be tails. Jacob, flip it, please.
Flipping the coin.
All right, Sandy, would you like to go first or second?
I'll go second.
All right, so Jacob, 2 minutes on the clock, please.
2 minutes on the clock.
All right, Mickeyfan, whenever you're ready, we're pitching Cinderella.
All right. Cinderella's Enchanted Waltz. So think something like Luigi's in Cars Land, but think so much more elegant. You're right there in the ballroom from the film. There's an animatronics of Cinderella and Prince Charming right there in the middle, dancing with you. You're in these magic cars that are dancing with each other and going around, and it's a very simple, very elegant, but very fun little flat ride that just takes the concept, runs with it, does and pulls off everything to just be something very immersive, very simple, but very fun and very, very lost the word, but just very, very charming is what I'm going for here. Because Cinderella is not this big action-packed movie. There are some parts of it where you could reasonably do an action-packed moment, but what the movie is remembered for is those far more simple, elegant moments, and this is the kind of attraction that fits that perfectly. Time.
All right. Sandy, whenever you're ready.
Okay, this one, the working title here is just Cinderella's Chateau. And it's a thrilling water ride that takes you through the dark corridors of Cinderella's wicked stepmother's house. You enter rooms full of piling dishes and laundry teetering back and forth about to fall on the guest. You enter the barn full of scared animals and through Cinderella's sleeping quarters full of helpful mice, which help you escape every scene. You can occasionally hear the stepmother's evil laugh echo through the house. So basically like Snow White's Scary Adventures mixed with a faster version of Pirates of the Caribbean. Just exploring a different side to the Cinderella story that we don't usually look at. That's it.
Okay. Short and sweet and to the point. I like it. All right, gentlemen. We have a trackless flat ride versus a water-based dark ride. Fight it out.
A water-based dark ride through Cinderella's house doesn't make any sense from a ride standpoint. Why is there a giant river going through Cinderella's house?
I don't know. It's cool. I just think it's a cool concept. It doesn't exactly have to make sense.
Well, yeah, but
Disney's
mine
all
is
about
also a
that
cool
Disney magic. They can make it work.
Mine is also a cool concept that actually does make sense.
Can you repeat to me what yours was?
He wasn't even listening to me, was he?
It happens.
It was basically a trackless dark ride in the Princess Ballroom while Cinderella and Prince Charming are dancing as animatronics through all the cars.
Oh, well, I that sounds good. I guess for little kids, but it doesn't really seem like there's a whole lot of variety. With mine, you get a bunch of really cool show scenes that emulate a similar presence to Snow White's Scary Adventures, which is a fan favorite in the Disney parks. I'm really. It doesn't really seem like you have too much going on with yours, other than the fact that it's just. I'm guessing you said dancing in a ballroom.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, there's only so much you can do with that. I guess that's really all I have to say. There's not really a whole lot you can do with that other than just move around aimlessly. There's not really any objective. With mine, you actually have an objective. It's kind of a story where you're going into the stepmother's house and you're trying to escape, and the mice are helping you.
Yeah, but not everything has to have a story. The Alice teacups don't have a story.
That's true. But that's why, a ride like Mr. Toad or Snow White usually have longer wait times because people like those more. Disney, Disney's Disney, they're masters of creating stories within their rides, and I think
Yeah, but I'm not going for a story. I'm going for something small and charming while also using technology that, yes, it's been used before, but never in this way.
small and charming, maybe a little bit lazy even.
All right. Time. Okay. We're gonna go alphabetical here, so we'll start with Jacob. What do you think?
They both seem like interesting concepts. I will admit that Mickeyfan did have a good point that the river through the Cinderella's house didn't make sense.
You know, I'll counter that point with the fact that when Haunted Mansion was being developed, it was originally going to be a water ride.
I mean,
What?
that's
Yeah, that you didn't. It was going to be a flooded house that was going to tie into the sea captain of it all.
Oh, I
It's
thought
one of
I
it's
didn't
one
know
of the
that part.
many concepts.
I
Yeah.
did not.
You say
that.
flooded house, it sounds like that monster plantation right at that sixth grade dinner.
Oh God.
right. Although what would have been interesting for it to be a darker is like if the rides were like bubbled and it's up from like the perspective of the mice. I thought that would have been that's what my thought was. But I said, in all honesty, I think I kind of like Sandy's pitch overall, but that's just me.
Okay, Monkey.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Mickeyfan because and yeah, there were some interesting points to Sandy's, but I know this Mickey's fans was it was a charming spin on the Luigi template that makes sense, and it does sound, again, that word charming. If I go on, I'm just gonna be repeating myself.
That's fine. All right, I'm going to give the point to Sandy just because Mickeyfan, I'm not going to let you off that easy. You clearly have a strategy for this thing of doing like small scale realistic attractions. And I'm the judge here. So I say I want to see you push out of your comfort zone. Sandy clearly pushed out of his comfort zone.
We're getting there.
All right. So I want to see something more large scale from Mickeyfan because I feel like Mickeyfan won the last Disney movies the ride by doing more small scale stuff, and that's how he kind of beat me. So we'll see.
So,
Anyways.
you're voting for Sandy purely out of pettiness.
No, I'm voting for Sandy because you basically were like, yeah, it's Luigi, the cars are dancing, and yeah, that makes, I mean, it's the obvious choice, whereas Sandy kind of took some risks. I like the homage to Snow White's Scary Adventures. I think it makes sense in the context of Cinderella. The evil stepmother is a villain who kind of lurks in the shadows and is on the more serious side of Disney villains. So yeah, that's my ruling. So 1 point, Sandy. All right, Jacob, why don't you take
Is
us
anyone
to the
else
first
missing a
round?
shoe?
Why don't you take us to the first round of the Wheel of Fox?
Freddy got fingered. Freddy got fingered. Freddy got fingered.
All right, Jacob, give it a spin.
All right, we're spinning in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, there's so many possibilities on this one.
Big Mama's house.
Oh my God.
I was getting Big Mama's house.
Oh, they're both getting Big Mama's house.
Oh God.
All right, Jacob.
I'll remove that.
I'm just gonna check to make sure Big Mama wasn't also the name of the owl in Fox and the Hound.
Oh God.
Okay.
Jacob, 1 minute on the clock, please. The speed rounds, the Wheel of Fox rounds are going to be 1 minute and then 30-second rebuttals.
So we have to make rides off of this.
Yes.
Hey, Big Mama!
Oh God.
Never seen this movie.
Well, it's Martin Lawrence in a fat suit. All right, it doesn't take much to the imagination to know the basic premise.
I accidentally closed the tab. What was it?
It's 1 minute and then 30 seconds.
All right. Well,
It was the owl's name.
All right.
yeah.
So,
No.
Sandy, you won the last round, so you decide who goes first.
Mama's house.
What does one even do with this?
Well, you're going to find out.
Just, I don't know, throw shit at the wall and see what sticks. I don't know.
Well, that's how they came up with the movie, apparently.
Yeah, no pun intended. I mean, there's that whole scene with it. I'm not even going to go into it.
So go first or go second?
I'll go second.
All right.
I'm sorry, Mickey fan. I'm sorry.
Oh boy, Mickeyfan. Make Big Mama proud.
Which one?
Huh.
Oh man.
I'm skimming through the plot synopsis
Oh come on!
because I've never even heard of this movie. I think
It's Martin. Oh God! It's the one where Martin Lawrence goes undercover as like the grainy character, and he's in the fat suit.
Paul
I think I
Giamatti's
heard
in
about
it.
the sequel more than the first one.
It's a classic from the year 2000.
So it's kind of like Mrs. Doubtfire, but not good.
Yeah, pretty much.
all right.
It's actually a really good
So-
comparison, Jacob.
All right. So Tiki's gonna hate this one, but
Oh.
so why not drag it up a bit? You know, have a man in a fat suit in drag as Big Mama just wandering around wherever doing what, messing with people, doing just street, just improving and trying to make people laugh, even though it's an awful concept of a man in a fat suit and in drag trying to make people laugh. But yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
All right, Sandy.
All right. Mine is I'm gonna call mine Big Mama's Cafe, where you go in and Big Mama treats you to some delicious Southern cooking. That's it.
Oh God.
This is not an IP conductive to
30 seconds.
All right. Oh God, Mickeyfan. 30-second rebuttal.
so you're just talking about the plantation
Oh no.
restaurant from Old
gosh.
Disneyland, basically. Like that's all I'm getting from your pitch. At least mine is somewhat original, even though it would never happen. Oh, time.
Yeah, you have to say time, guys. Sandy.
It's a Southern cooking cafe with some kind of mediocre Southern food, and the tagline for this cafe is Paul Giamatti's classic quote: "Thanks for the cornbread."
Oh,
Time.
That's time.
Okay. Oh boy.
so
I'm gonna go reverse. I'm gonna go reverse alphabetical. So, oh man, I'm giving it to Mickeyfan. It's not the most original idea in the world, but I think he pitched it with like the enthusiasm of a schoolboy. Like, Big Mama's just gonna go anywhere and mess around with you. And I love how off the leash he made it sound. Like, oh boy, it's not your average everyday character experience. It's Big Mama. Sandy, it's just all I heard was just plantation restaurant over and over again. There was no creativity there.
Yeah.
Hey, Paul Giamatti.
Oh, that was a good pull. I'll admit that. I don't even know if that's a real quote from the movie. But
It is.
is it really?
After she kicks him in the balls.
All right. You know what?
She slams the door and he says, "Thanks for the cornbread."
That is a good pull. Ezra.
You know more about
I'll
this
give
movie
you-
than I do.
I'll give you credit there.
I watch this movie every time I go see my dad. So
Oh, do you
I-
really?
I
Oh,
do. It's our favorite.
Nice. You see, I knew it'd be a nostalgic favorite for someone. I also have fond memories of it. All right, Monkey.
Yeah, I'm Mickeyfan. It sounds like it could be some entertaining street atmosphere. So, hey, we didn't get any sort of street actors as many as we wanted in Galaxy's Edge. Here, this will make up for that.
Oh God, can you imagine just Big Mama going around galaxies?
Okay, this cast. They
Like
need,
I'm just picturing you're going through Rise of the Resistance, trying to escape, and Big Mama just reflects through.
yeah, this Big Mom will walk around and need 2 cast members to help her back up if she falls.
Oh God. All right, Jacob, where are you leaning?
I'm leaning towards Mickeyfan because basically they kind of already have like a diner, like a 50s diner already.
Yeah, pretty much. All right.
Is there still some sort of Aunt Polly's restaurant on Tom Sawyer's Island in Florida? Is that still there?
Oh, I've in the 3 times I've been there, I've never been to Tom Sawyer's Island. I should have done that last time I
I
was
go
there.
like 4 times a year, and I've never been.
I've never
on
been
Tom's-
there either.
Right. Wow. I really should have taken the riverboat at least. Anyways. All right, guys. Jacob, when you switch the clock back over to 3 minutes 3 minutes and then 2 minutes, 2 minutes for the main pitch. All right, and this is the round that Ezra's been waiting for, but Mickeyfan, since you won, you'll get to decide who goes first. Alice in Wonderland.
I'll be there in a second.
Mickeyfan, who gets the honors?
Let's Ezra, go ahead.
All right, Ezra, wait for Monkey to get
I'm
back.
back. I'm back.
Okay.
Just closing blinds is all.
Okay, cool. All right. Ezra, whenever you're ready, your
All right.
Alice pitch. And Jacob, this is a 2-minute pitch. All right.
So mine is an Alice in Wonderland coaster. I think a cross between Big Thunder Mountain, Snow White Scary Adventures, and Splash Mountain. We are dropped down the rabbit hole and speed through hedges and the dark Tulgey woods as the Queen and her card soldiers chase you. It's kind of a scarier take on the classic 1951 Alice movie. So it's more reminiscent of the ending of that, where it's more of a high speed. You're being chased around by the Queen and her guards. This could make way for a lot of really cool kind of perspective distortions as you're speeding through hedges and different tunnels made of cards and things like that. I think it's a really cool idea that it could be utilized well, I guess. I don't know. I'm done.
All right. Mickeyfan.
All right. So my idea here is Alice's Curious Adventure. Sort of Alice in Wonderland for the next generation. Trackless Dark Ride, e-ticket level, full of these weird animatronics and practical sets and these new and different ways of using them, and mixing them with screens and projections and all of that. But you board a vehicle that is So that looks like the hedgehogs from the croquet game. And they can kind of roll up and stretch back out. But ultimately, you're going through this wild, insane wonderland. Every ride is going to be different. Really leaning into the trackless part of there being like some 3 or 4 different paths that are entirely different before you all merge back together for the finale with the Queen of Hearts, where you end up as the balls in the croquet game, and ultimately you get hit by the flamingo, and you kind of simulate flying out back into the real world. Time.
All right, guys. Jacob, 3 minutes on the clock, please.
Yep.
Duke it out.
You had me a little bit confused on what exactly you're pitching here, Mickeyfan. It seemed like you were just pitching the actual Disneyland ride at first, and then you went to something like Runaway Railway, and you just started mixing the two, and with the hedgehogs that curl up, and just a little bit confused in how that would all work, and how that would be, I guess, more profitable experience from what we already have at Disneyland, or I guess different enough, because if you want to make a two rides based on the same IP, you want to make them different enough, and these they don't seem different enough to me.
Well, my idea here is more of a next generation version of the Disneyland attraction. It's everything plussed up to an e-ticket level, and using the trackless technology to its fullest to do basically 4 completely different rides.
Like Indiana Jones, kind of?
Similar, but even further from that. And then, having, that group of vehicles all meet up in the end for that big finale with the croquet game. That's really what I'm kind of pitching here. Just
okay. Well, I see what you're going for with the whole kind of Indiana Jones edge, but the thing with Alice is that's something that's already been established. We already know what those scenes look like, and I guess all I can really imagine is just different takes on those same scenes. Because if you go into the ride, you're going to want to see your favorite characters, and if you miss out on them one time, then with the Indiana Jones ride, that's really the only thing that's been established is the Indiana Jones character, and so you really don't know what to expect. With Alice, you kind of have expectations. You want those expectations to be met, and with the Disneyland ride, we've already got the croquet game. We've already got the various scenes and props and animatronics and the screens and everything you're basically describing. I just don't think it'd be different enough, and I don't think it'd really be fair to the guests to split up which characters you're going to see depending on which ride you go on. Which version of the ride.
It's called rewritability. You don't get the people you want to see the first time. You get to get back in line, go on again, and see what's different. What's going to be different this time.
Well, Disney World could really forget it. I'm out of time.
Solidly fought rebuttal there. All right, Jacob, where are you leaning?
Honestly, I think I'm leaning towards Sandy's. Mainly due to the scale and aspect of it. But Mickeyfan also did have the interesting aspect. I think actually Mickeyfan's was also very ambitious in terms of being moved, being the chase, being shot to the real world and all that. And I think in terms of aesthetics, I think I'm going to go with Sandy's.
Right, monkey?
Let's see. I won't deny. Sandy's got a couple good points, like about say how Mickeyfan's was pretty similar to the Anaheim ride, and I'm not entirely sure I can quite picture the hedgehog vehicles, and I like that Sandy's doing a different take on it. And a coaster for Wonderland does sound good. It's a pretty good idea. It's a great idea. That said, I'm gonna go with Mickeyfan just because it sounds like a really good. What's the word? I like the idea of like all this technology being put to cool use, like with the animatronics and screens and such. It sounds like that would suit Wonderland well. And so yeah, I'm gonna go with Mickeyfan.
I'm really mixed on this, guys. I feel like Mickeyfan had by far the better pitch, but I feel like Sandy really held his own in the rebuttals. I feel like the rebuttal round really helped him because he made a lot of good points, and I think the point that I respect Sandy the most for pointing out is even though we're seeing these scenes in a new light, Sandy is right that a coaster there's no element of it that would be a dark ride, whereas what Mickeyfan's pitching would basically be Pooh's Honey Hunt in equivalency to the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. And let this be a tone setter for the Peter Pan round to come. But I'm going to give the point to Sandy because Sandy did come up with something that's wholly original. And even though I liked Mickeyfan's pitch a little bit more, I feel like Sandy did a good job establishing the parameters of the game and really calling out the fact that Mickeyfan did sort of basically just do a next evolution of the dark ride and not a completely new experience. So, guys, I'm looking for originality here. When we get to Peter Pan, I don't want to just see like, oh, you're flying over London, but it's a trackless flying ride vehicle. You know what I mean? So, all right. So,
trackless flying ride vehicle. Does it just plummet?
Right. Well, I imagine the magnets.
Think of a wonderful.
I actually developed a trackless ride, as Mickeyfan knows. All right. So that's 2 points, Sandy. 1 point, Mickeyfan. Let's get back to the Wheel of Fox.
Wheel of Fox.
Wheel of Fox.
Oh, the
Spin that
Zootopia
thing.
ride.
Spinning the Wheel of Fox in 3, 2, 1. From Justin to Kelly.
Oh, hell yes.
No idea what this is.
God damn it. Does anyone know what this is?
I have no idea.
It's the Kelly Clarkson, Justin, what's his face movie?
Timberlake?
Justin Guarini. Yeah, thank you. It's the that shitty American Idol movie, Sandy.
I have no clue.
Oh, so same boat I was in last round.
Okay, fair point.
Yeah.
Sandy, yeah, we're gonna have to do it.
So obviously this can't. So I'm assuming this can't just be American Idol experience again.
You know what? If you want to make an American Idol attraction, I'll allow it.
You want to just tell me what this movie's about?
It's spring break, and Justin and Kelly fall in love, and it's a big, bombastic, almost Bollywood-style musical.
Oh, I can picture that. Kind of like that movie Just Dance, huh?
Yeah, kind of, honestly.
I wish it was like Dancing It's On.
It is kind of like Dancing It's On.
Is that the one I'm talking about?
I think so, Ezra.
Yeah.
Dancing It's On. Why does that sound so familiar?
Oh God, because it's a wonderful. I've probably exposed you to it.
Yeah, like did you do a lot?
So yeah, Ezra. Basically, if you want to make a pitch for a Dancing It's On ride, Ezra, I'll allow that.
No, I'll stick to this.
He must have been a Fox movie.
God.
Oh, Nicanoni Rose is in it.
All right. So let's see. So Sandy, you won the last round, so you want to have Mickeyfan go first? Or do you want to be bold and go first yourself?
I'll go first myself.
Ooh, there's a Darren man, a man of confidence. I like it. All right.
1 minute.
Let's see. Picture something. Since this is American Idol, picture something like Superstar Limo, where it's just really, really terrible. You've got really bad caricature animatronics of everybody. Except you're on a beach. And these animatronics are dancing, but the dancing is very robotic, and it's really terrifying.
Use that time.
I don't know. There's some punk rock guy with an afro. He's like rocking out. I don't know. That's all I've got. Oh, and yeah, and the ride ends with the American Idol judges giving a big thumbs down.
Time.
Oh God. Oh man. Okay, Mickeyfan.
I don't know how to pitch this.
Well, you need to find a way.
The Disney executives have come to you, Mickeyfan. They're like, from Justin to Kelly, we need you to design an attraction.
From Edward to Mickey.
You're our only hope.
And I will find a way.
God.
Oh, it stars God. Good to know.
Oh, I love the Wheel of Fox.
You know what? Let's bounce off that. So it's the Kelly Clarkson ride, and you're basically following her from winning American Idol and signing that contract to getting from Justin to Kelly script and realizing that this is awful. So you're basically navigating through these terrifying Hollywood executives trying to get out of this god-awful movie that you can't get out of. And yeah, very, very meta with it. That's all I got.
All right, 30-second rebuttals. Ezra, whenever you're ready. I love the pain that the Wheel of Fox causes.
Times like these, I wish. Times like these, I wish Fox made the 50 Shades of Grey movies.
Oh man.
Maybe if you ever do a Wheel of Universal.
Yeah.
Well, it all has to be Disney movies, so we might have to be, we might have to do like a Wheel of Touchstone or something at some point.
Or Wheel of Hollywood.
The ride begins with a small pre-show of Simon Cowell warning guests, "Don't ride this." We, being the ignorant guests that we are, decide to ride it anyways. How long is this? 30 seconds? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay. Chaos ensues, and yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Mickeyfan.
See, you're just proposing Superstar Limo set on a beach. I'm at least doing something original, albeit very, very weird, but still original. That's all I got. Time.
Oh man, Mickeyfan, I will give you credit for originality, but in terms of like realism, I could actually picture Sandy's happening in some weird, bizarro scenario. Like I could actually see it being like a replacement for Superstar Limo in an alternate timeline. And Sandy's just sounds like a ride that could actually exist, as shitty as it would be.
He's
I
going
can
with
just picture the shitty, like Simon Cowell, like weird marionette puppet thing.
oh god.
This ride is going to be absolutely deplorable.
Exit to your right, idiots.
Please don't pick mine.
All right, so that's let's see, that's 4 points, Sandy.
What? You're picking mine?
Yeah. Oh wait, no, we have to go through Monkey and Jacob.
Yeah.
Monkey.
I'm voting for Sandy.
Okay.
Because
There you go. That's 4 points, Sandy.
I'm voting-
Superstar Limo.
I'm voting for Sandy too anyway, so it didn't even really matter.
All right, so
Well,
do I have
Oh,
my
yeah,
points
Simon
here right?
Cowell at the end instead of Roz.
Sure.
Wait, no,
What about Randy?
it's 3 points, Sandy, right? 3
Yeah,
points,
3
Sandy, 1 point,
Yeah,
Mickey
3
Fan.
points.
Sounds right.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and what about Randy? Where does he factor in?
Wow.
Randy and Paula?
Nobody
Maybe
cares
he's
about
next to a
Randy.
dog kennel?
Oh, come on. Randy was cool.
Oh.
Paula would just be like, I don't know, like,
I thought it was lovely.
oh god.
Mhm.
All
Well,
right.
it's probably better use of her than the Impractical Jokers movie.
Oh, shots fired.
Yeah. From a Jokers fan, no less.
All right, Jacob, back to 2 minutes, 3 minutes.
All right.
Okay, guys. Next up, we want to do Peter Pan, and I want to emphasize I do not want to just see Peter Pan's Flight: The Next Generation. I want to see a new, unique Peter Pan ride. That's not just and you fly over London.
Da, 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 da.
All right, gents, here we are now. Entertain us.
All right, Sandy. Since you won, do you want to go first? Do you want to go second?
I'll go first, yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Mine is called Peter Pan's Grotto Restaurant. It's a restaurant specializing in one-of-a-kind treats and unique Neverland food, all themed inside Peter Pan's hideout and the Mermaid Lagoon. So something very kind of earthy feeling, and you get they offer some really delicious specialized food similar to kind of stuff you see in Hook, except not as gross looking. Stuff, Neverland delicacies and things like that. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. You have more time, Sandy.
I think I.
Okay. Just checking. All right. Short and to the point. Mickeyfan.
Hang on, give me a couple seconds. All right, I got it. So we've all flown on over London and Neverland. That's kind of old hat at this point. Why don't we explore Tinkerbell's world for a few minutes and just an omnimover attraction of basically Neverland through Tinkerbell's eyes. Just the potential for these giant animatronics of Captain Hook and Peter Pan and the Lost Boys, and the giant scale of this Neverland from Tinkerbell's eyes, but also, getting into the places where that Peter Pan can't and you can't fly into. So So, going into the little crevices in the rocks and seeing what kind of sort of magic's in there, and and maybe no, maybe an experience with some of the wildlife in Neverland, and how does Tinkerbell get out of all those little scrapes? And yeah, that's all I got.
Okay. Jacob, 3 minutes. All right, fight it out, guys.
Well, to be completely honest, I kind of missed everything you just said because I was looking at pictures of Randall Boggs.
Well, that's what you get.
Couldn't have been Randall Weems.
Well, back to my my little restaurant idea. This is like I said, it's something else.
Yeah, but so is mine. Like I'm out here proposing a Tinkerbell Dark ride when totally the total antithesis to Peter Pan's flight of tiny miniatures. Now everything's in giant scale on the ground, but doing that in different ways and using that scale to make these giant animatronics and these giant sets that Disney, I don't think Disney's ever really done before. You're just proposing a restaurant.
Well, yeah, I mean, I proposed 2 other really big rides, and after that, you're going to get pretty hungry. You're going to get pretty tuckered out, so it only makes sense.
Yeah, and you mentioned the hook cuisine. That's probably the least appetizing movie cuisine ever. Just in terms of looks, of course it tastes delicious.
That's what I said. That's why I said less gross. I specifically said less gross.
Yeah, but I mean, if
what you've done here, Mickeyfan, is you've just taken Peter Pan's flight and you've reversed it. So you can argue that it's original, but you're basically just copying what they've already done and switching it around.
Yeah, but not really, because
Picture a Peter Pan's grotto restaurant. Okay, you enter through Peter Pan's tree house, his tree hideout, into this kind of cavernous area. You can smell the mermaid lagoon. You can hear the mermaids. You can even hear.
The last thing I want to do is smell a mermaid.
I never said mermaid. I said you can smell the mermaid lagoon.
Which has mermaids in it. The last thing I want to do.
You know how you smell the water in Pirates of the Caribbean? Are you going to tell me you don't love that?
I love the smell of Pirates of the Caribbean.
Exactly. That's what you smell. That's what you have. That's what you smell here. You smell that classic Disney water scent.
I don't think Ariel smells all that great.
Oh,
okay, moving on from that. This could be a really interesting opportunity for Disney to cash in on some really unique Disney treats that you can only get in this Peter Pan Grotto restaurant.
Yeah, but you're basically proposing the Peter Pan version of Be Our Guest. I'm at least doing something different with the Peter Pan's flight formula, but doing it in a different way.
All right, time. Oh boy. All right, Jacob, where are you leaning?
This is a tough one to be certain. It's
I feel like once again Sandy's coming in with some good comebacks.
Yeah, I mean that's what makes it so difficult. Like,
yeah,
I mean, sure, it's just another restaurant, but technically, I mean, Sandy, raised an excellent point that basically one of the rules was like no Peter Pan's flight, but basically this was Peter Pan's flight, but backwards.
Right.
And barring the whole smells like a mermaid, smelling the mermaids thing.
Which, by the way, guys, that went on too long on both your guys' account. I'm just saying.
I never said smell a mermaid. I said smell the mermaid lagoon.
I know, but that's why I'm placing more of the blame on Mickeyfan for that one. But I think in terms of the strength of argument, I'm honestly leaning towards Sandy on this one.
All right. Monkey, how you feeling?
Well, first off, let me just say, with this particular movie, we could have gotten very non-PC in this round. I don't know whether to applaud you or be disappointed in you. I'm gonna lean with Sandy. It sounds like a cool environment.
All right, for the record, I actually would have gone with Mickeyfan just because I really did enjoy the change up in perspective. I thought that was a really interesting thing. And yeah, I don't know. I thought that Mickeyfan did a good job. So but okay, so that means that Sandy has 4 points, Mickeyfan has 1. We're playing to 6. So it's time to break out the Wheel of Fox. And by the way, hey there, Claude Kringa in the comments. Nice to see you. Claude, here, if you're just joining us, Wheel of Fox tonight is all early to mid 2000s Fox movies. So we did such cinematic masterworks as Big Mama's House and From Justin to Kelly. So what's going to be the next on the docket, Jacob?
All right, let's find out in 3, 2, 1, spin.
Freddie got fingered.
The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Oh,
Here for
God. I don't envy you, gentlemen. All right.
Not Sean Connery's finest hour.
Yeah.
I don't think it was anyone's finest hour.
Sandy, you want
It
to go
wasn't
first?
Woody's finest hour.
So what's
You want
this
Mickey
movie
Fan to
about?
go? League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. It's the one with all the famous literary characters in a comic book kind of movie. Sean Connery's last movie.
Based
wow.
on an actually good comic book by Alan Moore.
I'll just go first. Gosh.
Okay. You're pretty far ahead, so you could just kind of like, wing this one, and you'd still have time.
What is the
you'd
plot of
still
this
have
movie?
points.
I'm just seeing guys in trench coats.
Yeah, that's pretty much it, honestly.
Fine, you board a flying trench coat and you fly over, I don't know, the UK, wherever it is.
Oh God. You want to just give this point to Mickeyfan?
Just give it to Mickeyfan.
Mickeyfan,
No, but
I need to
have a
hear a
decent
pitch. As long as Mickeyfan has something, as long as he has a legitimately good pitch, I need to hear a pitch.
I have a decent pitch for this.
Okay.
All right. So this concept in general is awesome. Some of the greatest characters of English literature teaming up to stop Professor Moriarty. That's perfect. Lean into that, lean away from the mess of a movie. But just kind of follow Mina Harker and Captain Nemo and King Solomon's Mines guy and all of them, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, through this wild adventure trying to stop Professor Moriarty from whatever plan he's working on. Wild EMV, lots of screens that are used well. And yeah, that's all. That's basically just the gist of it. Time.
All right, yeah. Let's just give Mickeyfan the point here. Clearly
I
he's got
might
it
have
more.
voted for Sandy just for the absurdity of it, and B, no one thought to do a 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea spoof. Like, the 20,000 Leagues of Extraordinary Gentlemen Under the Sea or something.
All right, wheels modified back to 2 minutes.
All right. No, back to we're just doing Wheel of Foxes, Jacob. There's no more main rounds.
All right.
Yeah.
Sorry, forced to habit.
It's okay. Okay, so 2 to 4. Spin that thing, Jacob.
1, 2, 3. And you guys
Where are we going?
Castaway.
Castaway. Oh God.
Our first good movie.
Yeah, it's like based on the pandemic right now. The cast members are away.
Oh,
Sorry, just
That's
impulsively
depressing,
said
Monkey.
it. Sorry. Sorry.
Did you play your back stretching like that?
What?
Did you play your back stretching for that joke?
No.
All right. Let's see. Mickeyfan, who goes first on this one?
I mean, I wasn't in a haunted mansion room stretching for that joke.
I'll go first.
Okay.
We're going back to Streetmosphere with this.
Oh God.
I'm sorry, but we're going back to Streetmosphere. Tom Hanks with Wilson just doing fuck all, running around. He thinks he's still on the island, and going up to people. How did you get back? How did you get onto the island? How do I get off here? How do I get out of here?
Oh God.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh man.
Wilson, he's sorry.
Oh God.
Sorry.
Oh God. Sandy. Oh God. Oh, I can't stop laughing at that.
Deep breaths.
Oh, Sandy.
All right, so mine's a water ride. It's kind of like a water dark ride, where you board your own little raft, and you go past scenes of the island, and the story is Tom Hanks and Wilson, their friendship, and that's basically what the ride is. It's showcasing their beautiful friendship, and then the ride ends with I don't know, Tom Hanks drinking a milkshake or something.
God damn it.
Okay.
All right.
If this was for There Will Be Blood Ride, then this could have been like Tom Hanks drinks your milkshake.
That would be appropriate for the end of the There Will Be Blood ride. Just Daniel Plainview just randomly drinking a milkshake.
And you exit into a milkshake shop.
Yes. Oh my God. Yes. Oh. Okay. I could go off on a tangent there. Oh God.
Those straws
Anyway.
better be long.
All right. Mickeyfan, 30-second rebuttal.
Yeah, they'll do it at Splitsville.
You're just kind of proposing a book report dark ride of Castaway. I'm proposing something that's insane but different. No more book reports. I'm sick of those in attractions. We need something different. We need something fun. We need the little things. Up time.
It's the little things they do together.
All right, Sandy, in case you don't know the terminology, a book report project is when you basically just like repeat the plot of a movie in your attraction and don't really do much else besides that.
Okay.
So, all right, 30 seconds.
Right, so like I said, you board your own little raft, and the entire ride you're basically floating through these really beautiful and realistic sets of the island. It's all from Tom Hanks's perspective, and you can spot Wilson in the different scenes. And you're trying to catch him. He keeps eluding you, and that's what the ride is. Yours, Mickeyfan, yours is not good.
Oh, God.
We never said it had to be good. It just had to be something.
Oh
All right, can we agree that Mickeyfan gets this one?
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah, regardless of who won this round, I'd like to see Mickeyfan's idea, except in an airport terminal.
Oh no! Oh god!
Oh, that movie's terrible.
You think Tom Hanks would ever just do that, like just go around an airport terminal as that character from the terminal?
Nah, if it was for like a publicity stunt in the
Yeah, or
airport
like
with him
some
on
silly
it, he probably
YouTube
would.
prank video. I don't know.
Well,
Yeah, if he knew there wasn't a chance that airport security would
Yeah.
forgive me for saying this on air, Dragon, but that's Spielberg's worst movie.
And then he dresses up as Woody and goes through all the luggage system.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Meanwhile, there's a little girl lugging Kelsey Grammer over her back.
Okay. All right, so Mickeyfan making a little bit of a comeback here. It's 3-4 now. So let's go back to the dreaded wheel.
Can we remove Castaway? I forgot to do that last time.
Yeah,
So
did you remove everything else too?
Yeah, but I've been removing everything.
Yeah, Castaway is away now.
Just making sure.
Castaway has been cast away.
All right, and we have one more spin to see if Freddy Got Fingered shows up. So let's see.
Well, who knows if Mickeyfan wins? We got 2.
Yeah, you're right. Well, no, we're playing to 6, so.
Okay, so
We have at least
wait. So we have at least 2.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to hype the Freddy Got Fingered. All right, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. It's spinning in 3, 2, 1.
And it's a spin round and round she goes.
Garfield.
Okay, that was a good second choice.
Oh god.
The sad thing
Okay.
is I can actually see this happening.
Mickeyfan, would you like to go first or second?
second.
Okay. Ezra.
Gosh, what was this movie about?
It doesn't. It's Bill Murray as Garfield. It doesn't matter what it
It's
was
how they
about.
got. It's how Odie joined the family. I don't know. And
Well,
no, not
all I-
Princess and the Frog Mama, Odie.
I know this.
Different
You
Odie.
board a giant Garfield. That's your ride vehicle.
Oh, God.
And you have to save all of the. So this is the story. You board a giant Garfield ride vehicle, and your mission is to save all the animals from the pound. And so you are. And Odie's helping you, and you're trying to escape the pound guards and. And there's funny Bill Murray quips that are not funny, and let's see, Breckenmeyer dies.
Oh God!
You say pound guards, I picture like the Royal Guard.
Yeah, that would actually make for an interesting concept, though.
Him in a pin. Oh, they're getting away!
Oh God, Mickeyfan.
I can't wait to hear this.
So you know the BB-8 meet and greet?
Yeah.
Yeah, that, but with Garfield. And he talks. But it's just a static Garfield. And with these quote-unquote funny Bill Murray quips.
You stole that from me.
Time. And you get your picture, and off we go. And yeah. Yeah, static Garfield meet and greet. That's about it.
All right, rebuttals, gentlemen.
Oh, God.
Mickeyfan, yours is terrible for a few reasons. First of all, it's a static Garfield. It's not even a live costume character. Second of all, it's really creepy. Just a static Garfield sitting there. No one's going to want a picture with Garfield. Third, mine has an actual story. You have an actual mission. Garfield is saving all these poor animals from the pound, escaping the pound guards with the help of Odie. At the end of the ride, Breckenmeyer does not die, but his career does end.
All right, Mickeyfan.
See, my problem is your premise. You know, Garfield 101, he doesn't do much. He just wants lasagna. And he hates Mondays, you know. I think kind of perfect for a static meet and greet in my point of view, you know. And like I can just see it happening. Time.
Okay.
Oh
boy.
The way you said time.
Like time.
You know what? I actually think Ezra had a pretty decent second wind on that one. I think he did have some good rebuttals there. And honestly, Mickeyfan pitched two meet and greets in a row. So I'm going to give the point to Ezra for originality and for actually stepping up to the plate with the rebuttal. And I like that he knew that the Breckenmeyer thing was like the thing that killed his original pitch, and he kind of saved that. That was a good move. That was a good move on his end to kind of rebuttal that.
It's like if Breckenmeyer dies.
His career dies.
Mickeyfan, I would have voted for you. But oh well.
Yeah,
Also,
well,
just saying, whenever I finally get to go on the Secret Life of Pets ride, I'm going to be curious to see how it compares to Sandy's ride here.
So Monkey, you're voting for Sandy?
Mickeyfan.
Oh, you're voting for Mickeyfan. Okay. Jacob?
This is a tough one. I mean, technically Sandy's does tie into the movie, but Mickey's ties more into the actual character itself, which is kind of tough. But in terms of it, I think I'll actually go with Mickeyfan on this one. Actually,
It's hard to argue the static meet and greet. That is pretty damn funny, I will admit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's perfect for his character. I'm a Garfield fan, so that fits perfectly with his character.
Yeah.
Also, Sandy, so you're saying that Garfield is a ride vehicle, right? A big ride vehicle?
Wait.
Yes?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay, would that make
Dragon, what is this Garfield 3 you refer to?
Sandy, would that...
Are you
shut
being
up,
sarcastic?
Monkey. Shut up!
Or...
I'm trying to make a fucking Miyazaki joke, Monkey. Shut up! God.
Sorry.
I'm kidding. Would that make Garfield a cat bus, Sandy?
What was it? There's that Alice in Wonderland ride in like London. I think you ride the Cheshire Cat for that.
Oh, you're
thing,
right.
so-
Oh yeah! Oh my
That's
god!
at
I know what
the
you're talking
Blackwater
about.
Park.
Oh, now that is definitely a cat bus.
Yeah. And then the actual Garfield ride was just some boat.
Was there actually a Garfield ride?
Garfield's Nightmare. I think it's closed now. Like it would have been closed before these times, but yeah, it was like just going through some weird Garfield Nightmare and comics strip panels. I don't know.
Interesting.
All right, let's go back to the Wheel of Fox. We're tied up 4-4, playing to 6.
All
I
right,
really want Freddy Got Fingered to get picked.
Same.
everybody. All right, let's see if we can reach the below the bottom of the barrel. All right, in 3, 2, 1. Dude, where's my car?
Oh God.
I'd assume it's in the loading station.
Guys, we can skip this one if you want, honestly.
Uh,
I kind of put this one on there on a whim.
let's skip it.
I don't know what I can do with this.
All right, skip
All right.
that.
All right, let's.
That's the
skip-
one skip you get, though. That's the one skip you get.
Okay.
All right, skipping. Dude, where's my car? And Spinning
This
again.
movie looks so white.
Dude, where's my car pitch?
It was cast away.
And then Garfield ate it.
All right, spin that thing, Jacob.
3, 2, 1.
Dude, where's my lasagna?
Black Knight.
Oh God. Oh God. Okay. Do you guys know what this is?
It's where the black guy.
I don't. What happened? What?
He gets sent back to like medieval times. And,
Yes. Martin Lawrence. He works at like a miniature golf course and he falls into the castle moat and for some reason he gets sent back to medieval times.
So it's basically like a Connecticut
I might
Yankee.
need to see this movie now.
So basically,
Monkey, it's a blast from the past, Monkey. I'll give it that much. It's very much calls to mind what early 2000s comedy was like. I'll say that much.
Okay.
so
Okay, just insert all Monty Python Holy Grail jokes here. Okay.
All right, Sandy, what do you think? Black Knight? I will say this is probably the most random movie on the Wheel of Fox this evening.
You're asking me if I want to do it?
I'm asking you if you're comfortable doing it.
I've never seen this before.
Okay, well, just imagine like Martin Lawrence, like modern day Martin Lawrence, but he's in medieval times,
another Martin Lawrence pick.
and he's a fish out of water.
So it seems like a Connecticut Yankee in King Arthur's court, but
I'd really rather not. Another Martin Lawrence thing just makes me want to do something terrible.
Okay, all right. Look, guys, one more skip. That's it. No matter what lands on it, we're doing it. All right.
all right, look out that as Sandy skip.
Yeah.
I'm checking the IMDb like content advisory for this movie, and I'm used to see. Oh, sorry. Never mind. Or some. It's just a woman spends the night with Martin Lawrence. I just find.
Okay.
Why do I find this amusing?
Okay, third time's a charm. In 3, 2, 1. Spin. Cheaper by the dozen.
Okay, please tell me you guys are comfortable with this. This is a comfort movie, right? Everyone loves Steve Martin, for God's sakes.
I hate this movie.
Sandy, I don't care. You're doing it. You're doing it. If you hate it, you must at least be familiar with it.
I am familiar with it and I hate it.
All right, then you're doing it.
Oh, I'm doing it either way. I can't skip again.
All right.
At
God.
least it's not cheaper by the dozen too.
Well, you're right about that.
Uh,
Okay.
Gosh.
Who's going first?
Let's see. Mickeyfan, you won that last round, so you get to decide.
I'll go first.
Okay. Jacob, 1 minute.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Oh, this is going to be a disaster.
Good.
So, I'm pitching a walkthrough through the Cheaper by the Dozen house. Getting a close-up look into the life of a family with 12 kids. Be real with it, but have all these little visual gags and references to the movie. Have all the kids in pictures hanging on the wall, and have these little gags, like something like you're in the kitchen, you open the pantry, and it feels like there's so much food, it's all gonna fall out onto you, and that kind of stuff. And that's all I got.
Okay. Sandy.
The memory of this movie just depresses me.
Why did the trailers give away the frog dying?
It's the least of my concerns.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah,
Yeah.
God, monkey.
I guess they just loved that joke about the frog loving to hip hop.
Gosh.
All right, Ezra, come on.
So this is a roller coaster. Coaster, and you board a giant Steve Martin head. And you go through the house. It's driving me mad. You're basically
Oh God.
You're going through this house, basically just running over these kids.
What?
All right.
This movie is just
Ezra, do you want to just give the point to Mickeyfan at this point?
no.
Hey, all right, fine. I like
What?
the determination. I like the determination.
Just
All right.
realizing that because of how the circumstances where I saw this movie, I think I associate this movie with an empty shopping mall.
Well, fun fact, the Cheaper by the Dozen house was actually filmed in Petaluma, believe it or not.
Oh, way nice.
Yeah. Hometown pride. Okay.
Take that,
So
Evertown.
yeah, wow. I don't know how Sandy's gonna recover from that, but he'll try, I guess. So Mickeyfan, 30-second
I got
rebuttal.
that Family Guy reference, Dragon.
30-second rebuttal to whatever the hell that was.
So, let me get this straight.
It really did seem like a fever dream of a pitch.
You're proposing. Should I restart the timer?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, I won't do it next time, Mickeyfan.
At least we're not going thematic with this round and giving you 12 seconds.
God.
I mean, you joke, but
Don't do it.
to quote Dragon.
Oh God.
What?
So, all right, you can start now. You're proposing a roller coaster where you board Steve Martin's head and you go through a house running over children. What's wrong with you? That's all I got.
You just made it sound better!
Oh God. Sandy, 30 seconds.
Oh, God.
Save yourself, Sandy.
My headphones have broken.
All right. Everyone, get a hold of yourselves. Sandy, 30 seconds.
Okay, back.
All right. So, you're correct, Mickeyfan. You board a giant Steve Martin head and you zoom through the house, injuring family members. This is all representing the dad, Tom Baker, losing his head due to his insane children.
Time. Oh, God. Time, Ezra.
Time.
Oh, man. Okay.
What
Oh, my God. Wow.
What did I do?
I think you just killed Monkey. Holy shit.
Sandy, you broke Monkey.
I'm back. Okay, headphones aren't in yet, but I'm back.
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
there are tears in my eye.
Ezra broke.
Hey, I've got to give it to Sandy. I've got to
Yes,
give it to Sandy.
That rebuttal, those rebuttals wanted for him.
Yeah.
Never, but Sandy, for breaking Monkey.
Yeah, I just for sure. I mean, I kind of like when he was saying like, the overstuffed fridge and everything. I was like, okay, I could kind of see that it's like a Mickey's house kind of thing, but no, Sandy's was just epic meme, like meme. I love it. All right,
So I guess Sandy gets the honorary Steve Martin Golden Shorts Award for best cameo.
That's like a classic. So let's just say, Sandy, your pitch was so bad it was good.
All right, so 5. So it's 5-4. We're playing to 6. So Sandy, you could win it right here.
Oh boy.
Ah.
All right, let me remove cheaper by the dozen. Apply the changes, and we're
Did they ever make a sequel called Cheaper by the Cousin? Missed opportunity.
I mean, they made a cheaper by the dozen too, but that's.
I know they did, but yeah, I'm just like some directive DVD sequel. They should have done that.
I don't know, Monkey.
I'm not saying it would have been good.
All right, let's get Freddy Got Fingered on the board. Come on now.
All right, down to the final 5. In 3, 2, 1. Dodgeball, a true underdog story.
Okay. Do either of you know what this is?
No.
Never heard of it.
Okay, let's skip.
Another skip.
Sorry, guys.
Down to the final 4. In 3.
You guys should check out Dodgeball. That's a classic. Classic.
All right, down to Moulin Rouge, Kung Pao, Minority Report, and Freddy Got Fingered. 2 good movies and 2 bad ones.
Well, no. Watch your tongue when it comes to Kung Pao. All right.
Okay.
I love Kung Pao.
Okay, 2 good movies, one bad movie, one so bad it's a good movie.
There you go.
In
I
3.
think Freddy Got Fingered crosses into so bad it's good too.
Well, yeah.
And what does?
Freddy Got Fingered crosses into so bad it's good.
All right, well, 3, 2, 1. Minority Report.
Why'd it have to be the boring one? God damn it. You guys want to skip this one to get something more batshit?
Yes.
Okay.
From the little I've seen of Minority Report, all I really remember is the hologram of the sun saying only his mother kisses him on the lips.
I'm sorry, Dragon I know is like probably losing his mind at me violating the rules of the wheel, but I want some I want Freddy Got Fingered for fuck's sake.
Just take it then.
All right, I'll remove Minority Report.
But we can't skip any of these, literally, because we only have 3 theoretical rounds left, so we have to play through all 3 of these.
Yeah.
All right. Removing that. Moulin Rouge, Kung Pao, and Freddy Got Fingered in 3, 2, 1.
There
we are. It's Freddy Got Fingered.
Okay. Daddy, would you like some sausages? Indeed. How are you guys going to do this? Ezra, Who goes first?
Oh god. Oh god.
Mickeyfan goes first.
Dragon's like Minority Report was not boring. Yeah, but it was the boring option, Dragon, because an attraction is actually pretty easy to do. I'm sorry.
God.
It was a boring option.
Oh, just be happy I'm not doing this round. So
Sandy, who's going first?
Mickeyfan's going first.
Okay, Mickeyfan.
All right. I know exactly what to do for this one.
Oh God.
You want bad shit? So you walk into a room and it's some guy just dressed as Freddy at the piano with the sausage. And all he's doing is doing the sausage. It's doing the Daddy, would you like some? He's just doing the Daddy, would you like some sausage thing the entire time. So, and you just walk through this room while these hot dogs are going up and down with the rhythm of the piano. Time.
Oh God.
Poseidon's Fury, watch out.
Oh God.
Phantasmic who?
All right, Sandy.
Also, I just want to fact check that Freddy
Yeah.
is not the Tom Green character. It's the Tom
Correct.
Green character's brother. Just fact checking there. I'm ashamed that I know that, but I do.
I don't think I'm ever gonna watch this movie.
All right, so this whole ride, it's a coaster. It's basically Gord, right? Is that his name? Gord.
Yes.
That's right.
Gord.
You got it.
It's basically a nightmare. It's Gord's nightmare. Basically, Rip Torn is throwing him out of the house, and this is him having nightmares of basically anything you could possibly imagine that's even remotely bizarre or freakish. I'm trying to make sense of this. Gosh, I don't know. It's a roller coaster and it's a nightmare. It's Gord's nightmare. You can pretty much justify anything you could possibly imagine. That's all I've got for now. I'm sure I'll have more.
All right, rebuttals, 30 seconds. Mickeyfan.
Okay, you went with the serious option for Freddy Got Fingered. You went with the serious option for Freddy Got Fingered. I went with the option that just makes the most sense with this batshit insane god awful movie. Put in the Daddy, would you like some sausage experience.
God.
Mickeyfan, you're pretty much just exploiting that whole gag.
I get a
and
feeling Dragon is dying right now.
it's funny. It's a funny Mickeyfan, but you can't really have an entire experience based on just a guy playing the piano with sausages on it. Mine's an actual coaster. It doesn't have to be some big glamorous thing, but it's just some kind of half-ass coaster that takes you through one of Gord's hallucinogenic nightmares where anything is possible.
All right, I'm going to go with Mickeyfan on this one.
Yeah, I'm also gonna go with Mickeyfan.
Yeah, me too.
Just because all I heard from Sandy, he had a couple decent rebuttals in there, but all I really heard from him with his own pitch is it's Gord's nightmare, so anything could happen.
Yeah.
So
Just saying, what if Mickeyfan's idea was instead of just going into room doing that, more of a sunny eclipse type thing?
oh my God, oh hell yes, oh God. And of course, it would be like a Bubba Gumps, but with sausage instead of shrimp.
Oh my god.
And then just in the center, it's just like, Daddy, would you like some sausage?
Seriously,
Daddy, would you
neither
like
of you
some
included the
sausages?
bit. Neither of you included the scene with the elephant. Shame.
Look, Daddy, I'm a farmer. God. Oh, that movie. Jesus Christ. All right, spin it one more time.
All
This
right.
is the last round. This is winner takes all. Well done, guys, for tying it up.
All right. Wheel of Fox. Final round in 3, 2, 1.
Hoping for the one I'm familiar with.
Kung Pao, Enter the Fist.
Okay, please tell me you guys are familiar with this one, please. If not, you guys need to seek it out because it's a comedy classic.
The name rings a bell.
I feel like I've seen the name before, but
Sandy,
Never seen it.
looks like we're doing a Moulin Rouge attraction.
yeah.
Oh, next time I'm going to have to be more strict about the Wheel of Fox. I know that's the thing that's really eating Dragon alive, if I know Dragon.
Good.
Dragon likes to stick to rules. All right, looks like we're doing a Moulin Rouge attraction, if that's okay with Mickeyfan.
That is absolutely okay.
All right, Sandy, you okay with Moulin Rouge?
What is that?
I'm kind of offended.
Yeah, I kind of feel a little offended too, honestly.
It's a
I'm
juice.
not even.
It's kind of like a jukebox musical kind of thing.
How do you not know what Moulin Rouge is?
It's a classic.
I know it's like I mean I've never even really sat down and watched it, but just cultural osmosis, you know.
You should. It is quite wonderful.
Monkey could probably explain it better than me.
Okay,
Yeah, Monkey.
jukebox musical in like Bohemian France or something. Ewan McGregor's a writer who wants to write something or something. He falls in love with Nicole Kidman, but she's supposed to get married to some crazy duke so Jim Broadbent can keep the Moulin Rouge open or something. But love. They sing inside an elephant room. Love. Editing, crazy editing.
Lady Marmalade too.
Yeah. And
You need to use your full
John
name.
Leguizamo plays a little person.
All right, well, Ezra, I frankly, if you're not gonna like do a pitch, then we're just gonna call Mickeyfan as the winner on this.
Go for it.
Okay, Mickeyfan, would you like to make your pitch anyways, just for
love to make my
funsies?
pitch.
Go ahead.
All right.
You know what?
so-
Let's not even time in. Just take however long you want.
Picture this: Epcot France Pavilion. By the Ratatouille, there's a Moulin Rouge facade. You go in. It's basically a lunch dinner show. And it's this big grand jukebox musical review kind of thing where you have these performers singing the remixes of all the songs from the movie and even the musical if you want to go there. And just a really fun time fit that matches the energy of the movie and matches that insane iconic aesthetic of the movie. Yeah, that's the gist of it.
Okay, I think it's safe to say that Mickeyfan won, but Sandy, I think Sandy, you did give some really solid rebuttals. Especially, I was really impressed with your rebuttal game, even in rounds where your pitch wasn't really that great. So I'll give you some props there. But I got to admit, guys, this game is still very much a work in progress, and I think that we have the times down okay. But I don't know, with Wheel of Fox, I really need to just like I need to make sure that both of the players playing are like okay with everything that we put on Wheel of Fox, because that we skipped way too much. That was ridiculous.
We're sorry, Dragon.
Yeah, I know that Dragon is like just I know for a fact that that's the thing that's bothering Dragon the most out of all of this. So
Well, this is what happens when we put the chaotic good person in charge.
right.
What does that make Dragon?
Lawful good.
Yeah.
Dragon is very much lawful good. That is that is so descriptive of him.
Or
All right.
neutral on a bad day.
Right. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching. You guys are just I'm just talking to the people in the room here. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. You guys are helping me get through this. Get through this quarantine. Friends forever. Internet friends. Yay. Much love. Much love. Anyways, thanks to Claude for joining us for a little bit. Thanks to Dragon for keeping us in check. We'll be back tomorrow with the recaps on this week's DuckTales episodes. Woohoo! All right, have a good night, everyone.
Turn the lights on. It's less dangerous. Here we are now. And the turn offs.